Shabbat Shalom. The Torah portion for this Shabbat is the story of the beautiful golden menorah, the source of light that was in the ancient Holy Temple. Now that menorah is an ancient symbol, a symbol of bringing light into our lives. Not the light of power, not the light of strength, but the light of spirit. And for us as a Jewish people, the menorah symbolizes all that represents our ability to elevate ourselves. In fact, the Torah portion refers to it as ascending to light the menorah. The menorah must have been on a platform in ancient times, and you'd have to go up to kindle the olive oil and the little wick that was there, and it was considered a great mitzvah to kindle that light, and you would go up. So the act of kindling a light elevates us. You know, today we don't really need light to function. We have electricity. You can snap a finger and the lights will come on in your entire house. It's auto lights. So when we kindle a candle, or when we kindle a wax candle or a memorial candle, we're really elevating our consciousness, which is the purest meaning of lighting something. And for us as a Jewish people, it's our mission. We're called an Or LaGoyim, a light unto the nations, to bring the teachings of the Torah of common decency and humanity, which we need more than ever in our time, to all humankind. And that's part of our mission as a people. Also, another interesting story about the menorah, some of you may remember it, I brought as one of my guests on Yom Kippur a Roman Catholic priest. And that priest told the story of a discovery of the Magdala stone. That stone had an engraving of a menorah, and it turns out that that is the oldest engraved copy of a menorah, of the menorah that was in the ancient Holy Temple, the seven-branch candelabrum, that is the true symbol of the Jewish people. That is the oldest one that exists today. It's over 2,000 years old, from that Magdala stone where someone carved an impression of what the ancient seven-branch menorah looked like. I also have shared with you a story of my visit to the Vatican, where they did an amazing exhibit called La Menorah, and they brought up menorahs from many Jewish communities, from synagogues that had been pillaged or destroyed, and they collected them in the Vatican stacks and way below ground beneath the Vatican. And that troubles me too, because they really should be returned to the Jewish world, to the Israel Museum, to an appropriate place. But the Vatican agreed to put on about 100 menorot, magnificent candelabras from synagogues around the world, ancient synagogues and more modern synagogues that had been destroyed. So the idea of treasuring and preserving and elevating our consciousness to light, to kindle light, is really an important part of what we are. We kindle the light of understanding against the darkness of ignorance and obstinacy. We kindle the light of peace in a world that's filled with too much warfare. And we kindle the light of love, even in the face of the darkness of hatred. That's our mission, and that's how we elevate ourselves, by keeping the memory of that menorah ever alive in our consciousness. Shabbat Shalom.